We're about to steal Christmas, guys.
This is La Machina, broadcasting transmission 18. Meat pies, bomb cyclones, and racism. It's true you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but as it goes, good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment.
Hey, Rob. What's up?
I'm a mixed up person. Culturally, linguistically, ethnically, religiously. It can be fun sometimes. I learn a lot about people by the assumptions they make about me, and sometimes they surprise me with their creativity. Everyone is an artist, I guess, even the bigots. Anyway, my cokehead girlfriend and I were going to London to spend Christmas with her family. We were living in New York together and trying to make it work. Or more like, I wasn't walking away. She was working for Facebook, managing the slushification of the American psyche through the news feed, while I was a line cook at an upscale restaurant in the village, serving the upper crust meals that they didn't intend to eat because they were too busy doing coke in the bathrooms.
This is a sheet of marine fly.
I'd never been to London, and it turns out I'm not built for the cold.
Yeah, it's a new bus stop.
And that year, there was so much snow falling in December in New York City that both of our flights to London got delayed. There was a bomb cyclone with snow thunder, and it had us nearly miss Christmas in London altogether. I had precious few days off of work, so losing one day hurt. But we made it out just before the city was shut down by the incoming storm. I was nervous to meet my girlfriend's family, especially since I wasn't traveling with her. But the bigger surprise was how much the Brits embraced the cold weather. Nowhere seemed to have the heat on. Even at my girlfriend's family's home, there was usually just a space heater used for the one room that everyone was in. No wonder they drink so many pints. It's the only way I was gonna stay warm. I love going to grocery stores when I travel. I don't mind if it's a big fancy grocery store or just a corner store. I always make a trip to check things out. So we stopped at a Marks and Spencer to get some snacks. At the register line, the man in front of us seemed to be going through it. He was muttering to himself as he tried to pay, having some kind of issue. Eventually, he completed the transaction, grabbed his stuff, then suddenly turned around and screamed at me, "Piss off then! At least I'm not in a mixed relationship." I was stunned. I couldn't really process what he said, except that he had said it with such disdain. And he wasn't a white man either. I responded with a "fuck you too then," as he walked off out the store. The rest of the trip was spectacular. We did caroling, had Christmas dinner with poppers and a flaming pudding. We even saw some city foxes as we were walking around one night. If only I could feel my toes. The snow was still out of control when I got back to New York. I flew into Queens, alone, and had to navigate back down to Little Italy. I was walking the last few blocks from the station when I saw a bus start to slide in the snow and crash into a car. Although the snow had still been falling, it was already dirty and black all over the sidewalk. A huge contrast to London. Grimy is how I like it. Humans more raw.
I love your outfit.
Like a speedball of humanity.